Hi, welcome, Gail here. How are you? I hope everything's going okay for you. I hope you're feeling a little bit more solid in your life. I am a psychic, clairvoyant, noetic scientist, medium, life coach. My main role and my main aim is to help you navigate whatever problem you've got in your life at the moment, whatever situation. And often there's a lot of relationship problems that you perhaps don't know how to handle, or that you're having difficulty handling. And I can give different perspectives from both sides, from your partner's side, that can actually help explain a difficult situation, a misunderstanding, and it just clears it, it clarifies it, it helps you to understand it rather than it being a personal attack or a personal issue. So that's some of what I do, but today we are going to have a little look at April 2021. Couple of components for April 2021, and I'm going to do the cards for that. Firstly, this is the month where you get some form of stability in your life. You get some form of structure happening. You can form some kind of framework around what your life will be looking like from now forward. You know, we've gone through all of that. Everything was thrown up in the air, and a lot of you had a lot of changes in your life, and then it's been confusing. So this month is where we get a little bit of that feeling of our feet on the ground, a little bit of solidness, a little bit of, I don't know, just feeling a little bit back together in some way. So anything that you choose to work on, anything you choose to do for your personal life. Some of you might be looking at putting a business plan together, or maybe even just looking at doing something yourself without a business plan. That's good. Just anything that has something of you in it, that's very important. But anything that you do this month, just as a heads up, anything you do this month must have some intrinsic value for other people, not just a person, but people as a whole. Like, what do people need? What are people looking for? If you're doing anything to do with like a personal working from home, I want to work for myself, then you must this month incorporate how's it going to help everybody? What do people need? Like, there are so many things that are missing in our everyday life that are not considered or haven't been considered valuable to people. But everybody out there at the moment, because of last year and because things are still going on, they're looking for something that they can put their teeth into, which gives them a bit of meaning and relevance to why am I on the planet, what am I here for, and what could I be doing? And that's been you. All these thoughts and feelings going on. So now it's time to go, well, actually, I'm just going to start here. Seriously, I'm just going to start here and see where that leads. Do your research. That's a good thing to do for this month. Into other people who have done things like that. And for a lot of you, you'll be looking in that direction, but for a lot of you, you'll also be going, well, actually, no, I just want to feel like my life has some kind of routine, that it has some kind of stability where I can get up in the morning and I know I'm going to do this, and then I know this is going to happen, and that I can build my life and make it better. And whichever way you want to do it, this is still the month to do it. If you're doing it for yourself in your life, you look at, what have I been missing in my life? Have I been missing having fun? Have I been missing a creative aspect of my life? What have you been missing in your life that will help give it more meaning? Fulfillment is what you're looking for. Happiness is what you're looking for. Every single person on the planet is looking for happiness and fulfillment. And we look in different directions and in different ways, and we have done for the last 200 years. We have looked that money will solve everything. And yep, it helps an awful lot, but a lot of people and a lot of you guys have been pushed into situations where that's a luxury. So it's how can you have value and meaning in your life. It's a little bit like a deliberate, universal kind of strategy to get us back on track. People are the most important. Your fellow person is as important as you are. And I don't know, it just think about those missing bits and start incorporating them into your routine, if you like, this month. So we will have a little look and see what the actual cards say for April. I have no idea, as normal, because I never have time that I sort out to prepare, and so we just see what happens. So what's happening for you in April 2021? That's where we are right now. Okay. So the first card that we have, and we might groan inwardly, but this is a month where we have change, but we have things that can change in a very positive way. What I get is things clicking into place. So that's a good sign. If things are going to start to click into place for you this month, then it's worth kind of like holding on, carrying on with what you're doing and what you're thinking. Now, that also means that circumstances around you will work in your favour. Whatever you're working on and whatever you've been thinking about, there'll be people that come your way, or there'll be different things that actually, situations that actually happen for you that actually make sense, make much more sense. So we've got this month, we've got things making more sense, things actually, you knowing where you are and what you're going to be dealing with in your life. So that's actually a really good sign. So this is when things swing around again from all that last year change that we had. This is where it starts to swing back into a much more easier sense of normal, which I'm saying very tentatively about the normal, just a new normal. And so keep an eye on your astrology chart. You know, I don't know, there's lots of avenues out there. Just keep an eye on your sun sign astrology chart. If you know your moon sign and you know your ascendant from when you were born, and we can find those things out for you, if you know those, then you just follow some sort of astrology program. There's a lot of them that are free that lets you know what you're dealing with. It actually can help explain it, seriously, because sometimes it's like, why am I like this? This is horrible. I don't like feeling this way. If you look at your astrology, it explains it, and you go, oh, okay, so I can't help it. It's just because of the moon there and the, other planets are there at the moment, and that's why I'm feeling annoyed or anti, or that's why I'm feeling really down and not able to get a grip on things. So that's the first card. So that's the Wheel of Fortune, people. It just means there's some lucky breaks as well that can be had in April. So look out for those for yourself personally, and that's for everybody. So anything that's a lucky break. So what else have we got for April for you? Let's have a look. That was a tricky one because I almost took that other one. Now I can't remember where it was. Was it that one or that one? Okay, I'll leave that there. So now we have the moon. Very active time. Okay, so it's active because this is an inner experience. This is where there's a lot going on internally with you. You may find it's like bite the bullet. The saying of bite the bullet, it just means be brave, take a risk. Especially when I was saying about maybe if you're thinking of doing something and working for yourself or anything like that, it means just do it. Like, this is the month, just do it. Get over your insecurities, your what if and maybe and oh, it might not or it might. do it, because it's just a fear, and a fear is kind of like a cloud that's just annoying. And this comes with life changes as well. So if you are thinking of or have been considering a life change, April is the month to just do it. Imagination is what your fears are. Could be based on past experiences, but it certainly isn't about this new experience, this new thing that you will do. So that's the moon. And the moon says there's other things going on too. I will just say, because of the year that we're in and because of it's this month, I will just say to you that there's a lot of, there might be a few little weird things that happen that could be like synchronicities, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune and things clicking into place. Synchronicities, coincidences, just weird stuff, and even maybe seeing things out the corner of your eye or hearing something, not in a scary way, just maybe someone that is a family member or a friend saying, hi, how are you? Or just wanting to give you a little bit of guidance this month. And definitely it seems to be that the phases of the moon, and I don't know when our full moon is this month, but the phases of the moon actually do influence you more this month than general, but they are also around the time of the full moon. That's a really good time to do something, make some sort of change, do something in a completely different way. Yeah, the planets, seems to be that the planets have quite a significance to us this month. And for those of you if you don't believe about planets and their influence, we all know that the moon makes us loopy, especially, if you're around, people who are older, because they're more sensitive to connecting with the energies than a lot of us. But if you are sensitive to energy, the moon is definitely going to have an influence and an effect on you. So just wear red. I've said this before. A piece of red cloth, tomato red, will protect you from the negative influences of the moon. And when I say negative, it's like from you feeling a bit confused. Okay? Right, let's have another look at April for you. So there's some massively good things that can happen this month. So we have sudden change. So we've got change, and then we've got sudden change. Now, we talk about you, and we talk about these cards relating to you. They also relate to your environment. They relate to the world. This is saying that there are some significant changes coming in April for you personally that actually are good, and the fact that you just have to, there's a whole old saying, and I'm sorry about this, but it's like suck it up and do it. Just bite the bullet, do it. Just carry on through, because these are what are described as lucky changes. Okay, so you could have the weird and the wonderful, you could have the oh my god moments. I didn't know that could happen. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Go for it. Just, there's no ready, seriously. It is just time and place, and April can bring some pretty amazing power changes to you. So I'm not sure how time's going, but I'll just have a little, that was that one, that was that one, that was that one. Okay. So I'll have a quick little look, because I'll have a little look to expand. I'm going to go backwards, because my brain does that sometimes, as in read a book backwards, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go backwards, mainly because of that card, the Tower, which is unexpected changes, and everyone gets a bit scared about unexpected changes. But this is saying you shouldn't be scared about them, because these are things that will actually kind of like catapult you, launch you into doing what you're meant to be doing. Okay, so if you're been thinking about working for yourself, just do it, because then things can happen quite fast and quite effectively. So, and surprisingly. So I'm just going to expand on the tower for April 2021. April 2021, let's have a little look at you. Well, that one decided it was going to fall out, and so did that one. So I'll just wait for the next one then. I've decided I wanted 3, but we'll see how many. April 2021, what's coming out for April 2021 with the tower? What does the tower mean? So I have to do this. Pretty much a little bit of what I was saying. So procrastination is something we all do. It's not a problem, but this is saying there is news, information, something that is actually really beneficial, something really interesting that comes your way, that will throw you into a little bit of a, am I ready for this? Can I do this? And that can be a move, that can be like a change of life. It can be if you were going to do your business, like I said, or if you're just looking at your everyday life and getting a plan in place that's a little bit different but could work for you. You'll get help. So pretty much that just says there's good news, and you will feel anxious, because we often feel anxious when things just come out of the blue. So think about this. If you got a piece of news that said, oh, you could go and finish that study or course, or go on that holiday and that trip that you wanted to go on, and you go, okay, am I ready for this? But it's good news, okay? And it just says go with it for April. So whatever comes your way around any subject, do it. And it's interesting, I just had this fall out. So that is the King of Cups. So that even includes relationships and relationship possibilities. Make the change. If you've been looking for a relationship, this is the change that can actually bring that relationship in for you. A nice relationship, a good relationship. So next I'm going to have a little look at the moon, because the moon is the other one. It says about our imagination, our fears, and everything else. So let's have a little look and see what comes up for April 2021 and the moon. So what is that? It's got to fall out, or else I have to take it off the top. Okay. So there's a lot of healing going on here. Any of you looking at problems with your health, or had problems with your health, uncertainty, this just says that this can also change for the better. This says that you're getting past that stage of being overwhelmed with worry, and that there are promising new, it could be with health. So let's just say that there's information about something that could help you with your health problem that comes in April. And so that's really good news. And then I had a lot fall out, so I'll just take all of them, and I'll take them in the order that they came out, because it talks about, if I show you all of those cards, I don't know if you can see all of those cards. So this is in relation to the moon. So for those of you that know the cards, there's 6 there. 6 is the perfect number. So we start with, we had 6 of Swords, which is to do with healing and a journey and improvement in your life. And then we had the 6 of Wands that comes after that. So that's success. That's after a hard battle, it's winning. It's feeling a sense of satisfaction yourself after everything that you've been through over the last, 12 months or so, that your life is starting to come back on track. And it's in a good, scary way, because we go, yeah, but is it really? Yeah, it is really. So, and then we've got, do a little bit of a, what do you call it? An autumn clean up, clean out, spring clean. That always helps. Sort out your finances. Know what you've got. Know what you can spend. And declutter. Now, this is time for you to just go, damn it, I'm doing it anyway. Damn it, I deserve it. I'm going to just, I'm doing this for me, but I'm doing this for others as well, because pretty much whatever you do is helping others this month. And I just see that you will be feeling a lot more determined, a lot more decisive. And for a lot of you, it's going to just put you on track. I'm just going to say for all of you, it's going to put you on track and back on track. Now, this is why they have many decks in the other ones, in other readings. So we've got change. I just want to have a quick look at what change is coming up for you. and everyone that knows cards, see, dearest wish card. So dearest wish, dreams come true, what you want will come to you, is the little poem that goes with this card. So whatever you've been wishing for, whatever you've been wanting, that's what the changes will bring for you. So that's for everybody. You just got to get over yourself a little bit, push yourself a little bit, not be so afraid. Be afraid, but do it anyway. Okay? So let's see if there's another card that throws out, because we've got But you are the most important person in your life and on the planet. And if you look after you, then that automatically everyone around you gets looked after. That's a really important message my mum told me. She never looked after herself, but she always said that to us. And it's so true. If you are well, if you are happy, everyone around you is happy as well. Okay? Now, and if you give yourself permission to do what you need for yourself, you are automatically saying to someone else that they can do it too. And that's a biggie, because we don't do things because we think, no, that we can't. You do it, and other people get permission to do it too. Right, so those are the changes. And they're all good. Put a dream out there. Put a wish out there. Put a desire out there. Put things in place this month. Make sure that you have a little bit of a starting of a plan, even if you don't know everything about it. There is information that will come your way that will help emphasize that for you, and it could come out of nowhere. So on that note, my lovely people, take care, look after you. If you want to contact me, my phone number is 027 4166 545, and I'm available for one-on-one sessions about readings, life problems, relationships are good ones. Anything. On that note, namaste. Take care.